number 22, Samantha Gamboa. At catcher, number 10, Heaven Medina. The DP, number 18.
Welcome back to Schaefer Park. We will conclude our day with Game 3 of the WT Invitational featuring the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs against New Mexico Highlands, the Cowgirls, out of the RMAC Conference. I'm Lucas Kinsey. Glad to have you joining us here for this broadcast brought to you by the Thunder Vision production team here on the LSC Digital Network. It's been a fantastic tournament. We've already had 2 games today, both of those being wins for Eastern New Mexico against Fort Lewis College. The Greyhounds won 8-0 in Game 1. Followed that up with a tough 3-2 victory in Game 2. So now we move to the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs, who are 8-0, a hot start to the season for head coach Michael Mook and his team. And they'll take on a New Mexico Highlands team that got a big win yesterday over Eastern New Mexico, an 8-7 victory for the Cowgirls. Their head coach Ashley Forshee, as they're introducing the lineups here for West Texas A&M in front of this home crowd, which is coming out today, enjoying the sun. Temperatures expected to get up close to 70 degrees today. And that's great for the fans out here. It's great to see because just 2 days ago it was snowing and in the 20s. Lady Buffs yesterday had 2 wins. They defeated Colorado Mesa in an 11-3 victory. And then last night, a 9-4 win over Fort Lewis College. They've had strong defense, outstanding pitching, and then yesterday those bats got going for the Lady Buffs. For New Mexico Highlands, they come in with a 4-3 overall record. We will have our national anthem for you now, and then get you ready for the first pitch here between West Texas A&M and New Mexico Highlands. A great crowd on hand here for the final game of the WT Invitational between the home team, West Texas A&M Lady Buffs, and New Mexico Highlands Cowgirls. New Mexico Highlands will be the visitors, actually the home team on the scoreboard, so they will take the field first for New Mexico Highlands. Again, a 4-3 overall record this season. You look back at last year, and I mean, they're halfway to their total wins of last season. 8 wins, 44 losses, and 6-34 in RMAC play, but a much improved team this year. They will work this game with the starting pitcher number 28, Maya Milano, out of Bologna, Italy, 5'8" sophomore. And the Lady Buffs offensively, as they're huddled up, still meeting with the coaches and getting the last-minute instructions. If the offense picks up where it left off yesterday and into last night, you're going to see some fireworks from West Texas A&M because WT, they got the bats going yesterday, again scoring 11 runs in the win over Colorado Mesa. Followed that up with 9 runs against Fort Lewis. Let's look at that batting lineup for West Texas A&M today and see how the Lady Buffs are going to start this thing out. Madison Johnson, she had a big home run last night in the win over Fort Lewis. Shortstop hitting .231 on the season. Ruby Salzman will hit second. Emily Boyer third, and she'll play the designated hitter in this first game. Diana Murtha will bat cleanup, the third baseman. Batting fifth will be Gabby Valforte. In the sixth spot will be the catcher Lauren Granger. Batting seventh, Julie Guzman, who had a big home run yesterday in the win over Colorado Mesa. Julie with some great defense as well. Batting eighth will be Gabby McConnell, and she's going to wear number 14 today. I've got the story there before the game started. Gabby usually number 10, but will wear number 14 with these maroon uniforms. Size does not fit Gabby. As I interviewed her last night after the Lady Buffs win over Fort Lewis. Outstanding interview, great young lady, and off to an awesome start in her career. Batting ninth will be left fielder Ruby Moore. So here is the first pitch to Madison Johnson. Johnson will chop it back to the shortstop. And a good play for New Mexico Highlands as you see Deani Lincoln take that ball, scoop it up, and make the throw for out number one. The field for New Mexico Highlands, the battery will be, again, pitcher Maya Milano and catcher Heaven Medina. Over at first base, Megan Gutierrez. Second base will be Mickey Sibley. Shortstop, Deani Lincoln. Third base, Ariana Ramirez. Outfield, Gabriela Varela in left. Center field, Alyssa De La Trinidad. And in right field, number 22, Samantha Gamboa. This is Ruby Salzman. Leads the team in batting average right now, .538 hitter. Good eye there, and 2 balls, no strikes to Ruby. Milano. This one hit out into shallow right field, and going all the way out to make the catch was the second baseman, Mickey Sibley. And there are quickly 2 away. Good work so far for Maya Milano. Again, the 4 wins for New Mexico Highlands this year come against Simon Fraser, UT Permian Basin, Western New Mexico, and yesterday the 8-7 victory against Eastern New Mexico. Next batter will be freshman Emily Boyer. She lays off of the off-speed pitch there. Tell you what, the New Mexico Highlands uniforms, this is an announcer's dream today. These numerals, I don't know if you can get any bigger than they are. And again, a broadcaster loves it. Very easy to see. And the white numerals pop out from the black jerseys, black pants here for the Cowgirls. Good pitch from Milano, and she evens the count at 1-1. Pitch just missed to Emily Boyer. On the season now, hitting .348 with 4 home runs, 8 hits. She has 12 RBI already in 23 at-bats. Stays away from that high fastball, ball 3. And a good count here for Boyer, 3-1 with 2 outs and nobody on. Just starting top of the first here from Schaefer Park between West Texas A&M and New Mexico Highlands. Pitch hit hard, deep in the hole, shortstop. Throw not in time. Good hustle down to first base by Emily Boyer. She reaches with a single. And a chance for the Lady Buffs to try to make a 2-out rally.
Third baseman, number 12.
If you're Milano, you did your job. You got Boyer to hit it on the ground, give your defense a chance, but it was just in a spot that made it a little tough for Deani Lincoln to get that throw over to first in time. Next up is Diana Murtha. A good day for Diana yesterday. A couple of doubles in the first game against Mesa, knocking runners around. For Milano in the circle this season, 1-1, making her 6th appearance, 5th start. She is their ace on the season. 13 strikeouts, has also walked 13 batters. Murtha watches that pitch closely, and it was low for ball 3. Diana, a .400 average hitter so far this season, 10 hits, 8 RBI, and that pitch called strike. Again, good work early here for Maya Milano, getting the first 2 batters out for West Texas A&M. Emily Boyer was able to reach first base with a hit. Murtha chops that one foul, and so battling back, Milano has run the count full. And that one is out of the zone, so Murtha draws the walk. And now, after getting the first 2 batters out, Milano is going to face Gabriela Valforte. Gabby, number 9, experienced veteran on this team for West Texas A&M. The junior out of Fort Worth. A .333 hitter, already 1 home run this season. A couple of doubles, and an on-base percentage of .313. That pitch inside, ball 1. Wind starting to swirl a little bit here. We'll have a visit to the circle from Heaven Medina. She'll talk things over, and actually Coach Forshey's going to come out and talk to her pitcher.
This is not Florida. Where are you from? Yes. Yeah, this feels good. Great.
So again, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Lady Buffs visitors on the scoreboard against New Mexico Highlands. Maya Milano, 1-0 count. This ball hit out into right center field, and it's down. Emily Boyer will score, give the RBI to Gabby Valforte, and the Lady Buffs on the board, 1-0. Just good contact, and
Catcher number 34.
that's what you got to do.
Granger.
Runners in scoring position, bring them home. Gabby does it. Game time temperature is 72 degrees. Feeling good out there. That first pitch in for a strike against Lauren Granger, the next batter here for West Texas A&M. Good contact by Lauren. Second baseman will take care of it. Sibley steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Cowgirls surrender 1 run to West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs get 2 hits. No errors defensively for New Mexico Highlands. So we head to the bottom of the first with a 1-0 lead. West Texas A&M in control here. Game 3 of the WT Invitational.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Back to Schaefer Park, and you see the Lady Buffs get one run in the top of this first inning. And so the lead is 1-0 West Texas A&M. Gabby Valforte was able to drive in a run. And now we see pitcher for West Texas A&M, Heidi Vorthams. The last time we saw Heidi, she was breaking records. She broke her career record for strikeouts in a game. Previous record was 11 for Heidi, and she tossed through 14 strikeouts in a win against Colorado Mesa on Friday. First pitch from Vorthams, inside, fastball, strike one. The first batter here for New Mexico Highlands is going to be Deani Lincoln, talented shortstop. She'll watch that pitch just a little low for ball one. So far on the season, Lincoln hitting .273 in her 22 plate appearances. She scored 6 runs, has 6 hits, 2 of those are doubles. Nearly got that one down the first base line, but it drifts foul, so the count runs 1-2. An impressive start to the 2023 campaign for West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs have not dropped a game to this point. 8 wins, no losses. And they've combined solid defense with good offense. That's a strikeout for Vorthams. The ball was dropped, but Braylon Booth, no problem, picks it right back up, throws down to first base for the first out of the inning. And if you're keeping score at home, that will be strikeout number 1 for Heidi Vorthams.
Right fielder number 22, Samantha Gamboa.
Next batter for the Cowgirls is Samantha Gamboa, number 22. Ball slapped down to first base. Great job by Gabriela Valforte. That ball came on her quickly, and Valforte kept it right in front. Look at this replay. Good defense. Got to have quick reflexes, especially if you're going to play over at first or third base. And there are 2 outs already here in the bottom half of the inning. Next batter up is the catcher, Heaven Medina. And Heidi's first pitch drops in for strike 1. Again, Vorthams this season, 2 wins, no losses, through 12.2 innings pitched, has given up only 6 hits and just 1 earned run, has walked 2 batters and has struck out now 22. That's a strike. Ahead in the count at 0-2. She was really solid last year in her freshman season, and it appears the off season she has just improved and gotten better. There's the 1-2 pitch to Heaven Medina. That one gets away from Vorthams, inside low. Evens the count at 2-2. Cowgirls making some noise, howling on this 2-2 count to Medina. She's going to get it popped up, and Gabriela Valforte says, I got this one. A couple of good defensive plays in the inning by the first baseman, and the Lady Buffs don't allow anything there in the bottom half of the inning. Score 1-0. West Texas A&M leads as we head to the top of the second inning here from Schaefer Park.
Bud Light, proudly brewed.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
Nothing lead for the home team, or the hometown team, I should say. Visitors on the scoreboard, but the Lady Buffs in charge so far with a 1-0 advantage over New Mexico Highlands. Julie Guzman will be up first here in the top of the second. And Julie wearing number 2. Talented player, 353 hitter in 17 at-bats, has 6 hits, 7 runs scored, 10 RBI, and already 3 home runs. And whether it's at the plate or whether it's out in right field, she is a fun player to watch. Very skilled, athletic, and always 100% effort from Guzman. The pitch from Milano, spinning and missing. Ball 2, 2-1. That one's in for a strike. Nice pitch from Milano. Maya Milano, just a sophomore, out of, again, Bologna, Italy, out of Ogden International School. She's done good work this weekend. This ball from Guzman takes a ride, and it's off the wall. Julie will slide in with a leadoff double. This pitch was nearly out of the yard. She got it up, and it just skipped off the top of the fence there. So Guzman in good shape over at second base, and her teammate, second baseman Gabby McConnell, is next up for West Texas A&M, again making the number change today as they wait for her maroon 10 to arrive in the correct size. So she wears 14 today. Good pitch from Milano inside for a strike. Enjoyed visiting with Gabby last night post-game after the Lady Buffs win over Fort Lewis. Sharp young lady and a talented player. She's going to hit this ball out to right field. Good catch, though, by Samantha Gamboa. Julie Guzman holds at second base, and there is one out. Good contact, but an even better play defensively for the Cowgirls by Samantha Gamboa. And it brings up for the Lady Buffs, number 31, batting in the 9 spot today, Ruby Moore. Ruby, a freshman out of Maple, Wisconsin. That one nearly tagged her. Ball hit hard past the first baseman. Moore is going to score a run. That is in the corner, so she's going to slide into second, then get back up and head to third, and she's safe. What a play for Ruby Moore. Coach Mook is going to talk to Ruby and say, hey, keep your head up, because I was signaling for you to keep trucking around second base. Either way, it's a RBI triple for Ruby Moore. See Samantha Gamboa throw it, and the relay comes into third base. Moore was still safe. So with one out, the Lady Buffs extend their lead 2-0. Guzman scores off of the RBI for Ruby Moore. This has been a great weekend here for Buff Nation to get acquainted with these talented freshmen, whether it's been Gabby McConnell, Ruby Moore, pitcher Emily Boyer, we've seen Heaven Moreno. She's done some good things as well. Next batter up here is Madison Johnson as they go back to the top of the order. Lauren Granger, another freshman. So the youth movement for West Texas A&M. Coach Janelle Troutman talked to me about that last night after the win. Said we've got a great combination of these veteran players that have been through the battles, have a championship ring to their resume, and these freshmen who are just hungry for that success. The team off to an excellent start. Madison Johnson, good eye, stays away from that pitch. It's 2 balls, 1 strike here. Johnson's home run last night out in center field was a bomb. She hits this one hard to Milano. She'll make the throw over to first base. The run will come in. She didn't even check Ruby Moore over at third. Wanted to make sure she got the out, but it's an RBI for Madison Johnson. Run scored for Ruby Moore. And now 3-0 lead for the Lady Buffs. Salzman popped out in her first at-bat. Good contact to the shortstop. And a nice play defensively for the third out. Give credit there to Deani Lincoln. The defense for the Cowgirls, they get out of the inning, but not before surrendering. 2 runs to West Texas A&M, 2 hits. Cowgirls, no errors committed defensively, and it's a 3-0 lead for the hometown Lady Buffs.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Lady Buffs defense huddled up. They're the infield before we start the bottom of the second inning. West Texas A&M already 4 hits and 3 runs. Good, efficient offense. See if the defense can stay hot as well. to start the inning off is Annika Ruiz, a freshman from El Paso for the Cowgirls. And a nice pitch from Vortherms in for called strike one. That ball a little low there from Vortherms. Batting lineup here in this inning will be Ruiz, followed by number 48, Ariana Ramirez, and then number 13, Megan Gutierrez. Outfield playing up a little bit. Off-speed pitch, fouled back. Looking at last year for Heidi Vortherms, the highlights of the season had, again, her previous career high, 11 strikeouts against West Alabama. And then also last April, early April, she pitched a perfect game against Texas Women's. Got talent, and she is a competitor. Strikeout. Give Heidi another one. Toss the T-shirt out, Cedric Knowlton.
You know what that means.
We talked to Cedric yesterday, one of the associate athletic directors here for West Texas A&M, and he said, yeah, I brought a box of 20 T-shirts, and he said Heidi was making me nervous on Friday when she was racking up those strikeouts. Up next at the plate, it'll be third baseman, number 48, Ariana Ramirez. She's a senior out of Apple Valley, California. On the season, a 500 hitter. Watches that pitch in for a strike. Excuse me, Ramirez. I was looking at the wrong line there. Ramirez has had 7 at-bats and 1 hit, so 143 hitter. Fouls the pitch away, and Heidi's ahead in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Deep knee bend. Fastball misses. Yeah, every pitcher has a unique style in terms of delivery. Vortherms, really for a batter, you got to sit in there for a little while, because watch, Heidi's going to look at it, bring the ball in the glove, gather, lunge, back, and it works to the tune of a third strikeout already for number 41. Yes.
Get up for it, T-shirt. First baseman, number 13, Megan Gutierrez.
It's like if you want one of these T-shirts, you look at the Lady Buff schedule and you start trying to see, well, when is number 41 pitching? That's a good day to come out, because a lot of them are going to be thrown out. 5 batters have come up and 5 batters have been retired. Here's the 6th batter, number 13, first baseman Megan Gutierrez. She's a senior out of Whittier, California. strike, threw it past her. That was some smoke there. I talked to Gabby McConnell last night. She's from Sioux Falls, as is Heidi Vortherms. One delivery. This ball hit, and it's going to drift foul down the first base side. Another strikeout. Some Tabasco right there from Heidi Vortherms. Gets the batter swinging, and the Lady Buffs lead 3-0 as we head to the top of the third inning here from Schaefer Park. Back after this timeout.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Schaefer Park. West Texas A&M with the early 3-0 lead as we move to the top of the third inning. Lucas Kinsey with you. And we appreciate everyone watching here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network throughout the last 3 days. It's been a fun tournament. Director today, Kason Johnson, out on the camera. Hardworking Duncan Noose. Nearly caught a foul ball earlier today. Most importantly, kept that camera steady. Emily Boyer up next here to start this inning for West Texas A&M. And she is wearing 23. We've kind of gone back and forth. Boyer has wearing 32, and then in these maroon jerseys today, going back to 23. Either way, both good numbers. Boyer sees that one get a little close to the numbers. Milano with the ball is now even the count 1-1. Boyer, good contact out into center field for the base hit.
Third baseman, number 12.
So the table has been set by Boyer. Lead runner on. And we will have a pinch runner. Malaya Delphine will come run for Boyer. Delphine, the junior out of San Diego.
Number 3, Malaya Delphine.
Yeah, the offense is just something about, you start the inning off with that first batter getting on base. Just makes everybody feel confident and ready to go. So here's Diana Murtha. She can do work at the plate, no doubt. Murtha this season has already 8 RBI, She's walked 3 times, only struck out twice, and has 2 home runs. That pitch close from Milano. She thought it was in for a strike, but called ball 2. That was pitch number 38 for Maya Milano in this game. Good pitch there. Let's see if the Lady Buffs try to move the runner on first base, Malaya Delphine, over. She goes. Nope. Got a good jump, but came back. The ball was inside, and it becomes a 3-1 count. Murtha likes her chances here. If it's in the zone, she's going to swing, no doubt. And if it misses, she'll trot down to first base. There'll be 2 on with nobody out. She's going to swing hard. Third base makes the play. Ramirez over to second. It's a double play. Wow. 5-4-3 for New Mexico Highlands. Huge pick-me-up there for the Cowgirls. So just like that, there are 2 outs and the bases are empty. Type of play you need defensively, especially when you're down 3 runs. Gabby Valforte is the next batter here for the Lady Buffs. In her first plate appearance, an RBI single. Two good pitches by Milano. She is going with the off-speed variety. See what she does ahead in the count at 0-2. To Valforte, the junior out of Keller, Texas. Low fastball. Last year, 3rd team all LSC selection for Gabby Valforte. Hit .324. A business marketing major here for West Texas A&M. Valforte hits it over to 3rd. Ramirez. Good glove. And it gets the Cowgirls out of the inning. A good defensive inning there for New Mexico Highlands. No runs come across for the Lady Buffs. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still a 3-0 advantage for West Texas A&M.
Went for a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Welcome back to Schaefer Park. Special handshakes, all that stuff going on there between West Texas A&M. Borthams and Valforte. Got to work on that just a little bit, ladies. Right now the score 3-0, West Texas A&M with the lead. Thanks to 5 hits and also thanks to some outstanding defense by the Lady Buffs so far in this one. Highlands try to get the bats going in this inning, and it'll start off with Maya Milano up to bat. The pitcher for the Cowgirls watches the first pitch from Vortham's, low and outside, ball 1. Ball chopped over to second base. McConnell takes it and flips to Val Forte, one away.
Second baseman number 30, Mickey Sibley.
Next batter here for Highlands will be the second baseman, quick-footed Mickey Sibley. Off the end of the bat, fouls the pitch away. West Texas A&M, after today's game, the Lady Buffs will head on the road. They start Lone Star Conference play next Friday and Saturday with 3 games against Angelo State. The Rambells, preseason ranked number 18 in the country, so let the conference fun begin. Good strike there from Vortham. She's ahead in the count at 0-2. Chopped foul. Give Sibley credit for staying in with that off-speed pitch. Again, the Lady Buffs defensively. Braylon Booth behind the plate, catching here for Vorthams. The other change was Ruby Moore getting the start out in left field. Ruby already with a triple. Nibbler back to Vorthams, makes the throw over to first for out number 2.
Left fielder number 5, Gabrielle Varela.
With 2 away, nobody on, it is Gabrielle Varela, left fielder. Taking a swing there on the fastball from Vorthams, can't catch up. For Vorthams, that was just her 30th pitch of this game. Again, already in the 3rd inning. Good efficiency, good work with Vorthams getting the strikeouts or the defensive putouts. Fastball spinning and the batter missing. The inning started out with Milano grounding out to second, and then Sibley a ground out back to Vorthams. Batter calls for time. Beautiful day here out at Schaefer Park. 70-degree temperatures in February. Cannot beat that. And another strikeout goes for Heidi. Throws it past the batter and gets the Lady Buffs out of the inning. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Lady Buffs lead by 3. You're watching West Texas A&M Lady Buff softball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
One West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign, raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
When you choose natural gas, Chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
West Texas A&M fans enjoying this game with a 3-0 Lady Buff lead as we move to the top of the 4th inning. Again, WT, the visiting team on the scoreboard today in what will be the last game of our WT Invitational. Been a fun tournament. Seen some exciting games throughout the last 3 days. The Lady Buffs trying to win a 5th game here in this tournament. This is Braylon Booth up at the plate for West Texas A&M, and she hits a rocket over to third base. But I am telling you, Ariana Ramirez has just been fantastic over at third base for the Cowgirls today on her game. And that's doing a little TikTok dance celebration, I'm assuming, over there after making that outstanding play. Yeah, do those TikTok celebrations while you can. That could be banned soon, who knows. Pitch from Milano, called strike. That's a strike into Julie for Julie Guzman, so she's down in the count 0-2. Guzman is going to get herself over on first base. Great job. Enough contact there that it drifted. It brought the shortstop over. Not able to glove it and make the play, so the Lady Buffs have a runner. Look at it again. Yeah, that could be charged as an error. That's exactly what it is. Error charged to the shortstop, Deani Lincoln. Guzman's on first, 1 out, and Gabby McConnell up next. Whoa, good throw from the catcher. Having Medina down to first base to tell Julie Guzman, you better get back. Inside fastball, Milano got it for strike 2. And McConnell now gonna take a deep breath and try to go to work here. Outside. Pitch fouled off by McConnell, stays alive. Guzman is safe. The catcher throws back to first base. By that time, Guzman was already halfway headed to second, and she got there. Good base running. Fastball outside, so now McConnell has worked back and the count runs full, 3-2. foul. Good effort by Ramirez over at third base, just out of her reach. And you see the toughness here from the second baseman at the plate here, Gabby McConnell. And she'll draw the walk. Wow. Toughness at the plate from McConnell. Still just one out, and the next batter up is going to be Ruby Moore, who the last time that Ruby faced Milano, she drove a pitch out into right field, got herself all the way around to third base with an RBI triple. Ruby Moore, we may be seeing a lot more of her if she continues what she has done at the plate, hitting .571 this season, 4 hits and 7 at-bats, a double and a triple for Ruby. Good swing, but tips it off. Down in the count, though, 0-2, Moore. With runners on first and second, Lady Buffs trying to extend this 3-0 lead. Milano nearly had the strike, just missed. Ball hit over to second base. What a play by Sibley. Diving, makes the stop, throws Ruby Moore out at first base. The Lady Buffs do move the runners over to second and third.
Shortstop, number 17, Madison.
Again, that's a great play, because if she's unable to haul that ball in right there, at least one run will come across. As it stands, there are 2 outs. Chop back to the pitcher. Milano will make the easy throw to first base, and the Cowgirls show some good defense again as the Lady Buffs strand 2 runners on base. In the inning, no runs, no hits, and 1 error defensively by New Mexico Highlands. Lady Buffs still lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 3-0 here from Schaefer Park.
Suddenlink is now Optimum, with award-winning internet, TV, and mobile, giving you the power to get closer and go farther with speed and reliability. With our new 100% fiber internet we're building, together with Optimum Mobile, voted #1 in customer satisfaction, you'll get the complete connectivity you deserve. And when you combine Optimum's award-winning connectivity with our 24/7 customer service, your future is only a connection away.
All right, West Texas A&M Lady Buffs head to this bottom of the 4th inning. Cowgirls at the plate, and WT still leads. See there comfortably, or at least for the moment comfortably. 5 hits for WT, and no errors defensively committed by West Texas A&M. Pitch fouled off. This is Deani Lincoln, shortstop for New Mexico Highlands. Her first appearance was a strikeout to start this game off in the bottom of the first inning for the Highlands Cowgirls. Pitch fouled away. And did we did. We had a fan make a catch. That's what I was asking for today. And great job. No glove. I wonder if it was left-handed or right-handed. Great job down there, young man. 1-2 the count. Pitch fouled back. Again, Vortham's sophomore pitcher out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. She's going to get some instructions from her first baseman, Val Forte. Noticed it throughout the weekend. Excellent communication by the Lady Buffs, whether it be between batters or with the infield. Give credit to Deani Lincoln. She is hacking away and just finding a way to stay in the box here. Behind in a 1-2 count. That one was close. I was waiting to see if it was a delayed fist pump on a strike call there, but Heidi apparently just missed it on the inside part of the plate. So the count runs even at 2-2. No outs. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the fourth, Deani Lincoln, and time is called. High fastball just outside, so now it's 3-2. Ball hit high out into center field. Ruby Salzman back and not able to make the catch. She crashes into the fence. And the Cowgirls, for the first time today, have a runner on base. That was a big hit there for Lincoln. Here's the replay. It just got up in the zone, and she was ready for that one. See, Salzman had it, and then she goes into the wall, and the ball jars loose. Next batter up will be Samantha Gamboa. So waiting to see how that last play is going to be scored. Gamboa pops it up, shallow right field. Somebody make the catch. Guzman juggling just did. That was crazy. You had McConnell in second base going out to the outfield. Guzman coming up. I think Julie was calling for it. And then at the last second, watch Julie back up, have to lunge to make it. And then I think she ends up catching it bare hand here. Watch this. Dribble, dribble. Yep, I got it. Two outs in the inning now. Actually, one out, excuse me. Pitch from Vortherms. Fouled off. And I don't think they gave a hit to Deani Lincoln. They, I think, are charging that. I still don't see an error up on the board either. We'll wait and maybe have to figure it out during the break. One away. Heaven Medina up at the plate for the Cowgirls. Lincoln, the runner on second base. Vortherms, again, inside corner. Thought she had that one, but it's scoreboard shows 1 and 2, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that pitch fouled close down that first base side. Nothing game. New Mexico Highlands, though, with a chance. They have their first runner of the game to reach base. Deani Lincoln standing on second after she hit a long fly ball out to center field. Popped out of the glove of Salzman after she crashed into the fence. That's a strikeout. Ball dropped, but Booth again picks it right back up and throws it over to first for the second out of the inning. Pitch thrown past the batter, number 18, Annika Ruiz. So we got the official score from the press box here, and Deani Lincoln credited with the hit. That was the first hit of the game for New Mexico Highlands against Heidi Vortherms. 2 outs, though, here. Cowgirls would love to get Lincoln around, even try to just move her to third base and give Ruiz a better chance to bring her home. What a pitch. And for strike 2, Vortherms coming back strong. Heidi now has thrown 48 pitches through 3.2 innings. Got the batter to chase. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Heidi Vortherms to close out the bottom of the 4th inning, and West Texas A&M holds that 3-0 lead. We head to the top of the 5th after we take this quick timeout here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
Well, New Mexico Highlands breaks up the no-hitter, but they're unable to bring a run home. Bortham's came back with a strikeout to end that 4th inning. And we head to the top of the 5th with the Lady Buffs leading 3-0. Ruby Salzman to start things off for West Texas A&M. Pitch is low. Maya Milano has, through 4 innings, thrown 59 pitches, allowed 3 earned runs off of 5 hits to the Lady Buffs. Salzman chops this one over to third base. Ramirez on the run. What a play. She continues to flash that glove. This is a difficult play. She's moving, scoops it on the run, a flip throw. Perfect. Pitch misses on the first throw to Emily Boyer, next batter here for the Lady Buffs. Boyer beat out a throw in her first at-bat. She is 2 for 2 today with a couple of singles. Inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Milano comes back with a good off-speed pitch, in for strike 2. Give credit to these Cowgirls. Again, they have played WT twice already this season. Lost last weekend by a score of 7-0, and then fell to the Lady Buffs yesterday by the same score, actually on Friday when they played WT. And today, right now, staying close, playing pretty good defense, but just have not been able to find any offense against the pitching of Vortham's, the Red Rifle. This pitch popped up in the air. Ramirez thought she had it, and the wind just took it from left to right, and it drops. And Emily Boyer raises her arms up in the air and says, "Yep, I'm over here safe on first." We're going to have a change here as the Lady Buffs will send one of the hottest hitters in the country right now. I'm going to say Cheyenne Sanchez has been on fire this weekend. Sanchez will come in and bat in place of Diana Murtha. That tells you how good she has been offensively if she's going to sub in for Murtha. Yesterday, 2 doubles for Cheyenne Sanchez. Had 4 RBI in the 2 games yesterday combined. Milano's pitch misses, so 3 straight balls thrown here to Sanchez, and she'll probably sit back and watch this next pitch. On deck is Gabby Valforte. Just 1 out. Boyer stands on first base for the Lady Buffs. And a pitch thrown in for strike 1. Sanchez out of Hacienda Heights, California. Slaps this over to first base. One out. The tag not in time. The throw, I should say, not in time. And Boyer slides in safely. A good play by first baseman Gutierrez. Cheyenne Sanchez was hitting .556 coming up to before that at bat. So now one base runner on. Boyer stands at second, and Gabby Valforte is the next batter for the Lady Buffs. Catch made by Ramirez. Wow. Another great play by the third baseman, and the Cowgirls get out of trouble. The Lady Buffs strand a runner at second base. No runs, one hit, and no errors defensively by New Mexico Highlands as we move quickly to the bottom of the fifth inning here from Schaefer Park. Back with more softball action after this.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
There's a look at the Wayne and Linda Woodward Scholarship Buffalo out in right center field. Every time a player hits the Buffalo, $1,000 added to the scholarship fund. Right now, Ariana Ramirez, she would love to hit that Buffalo. The third baseman for New Mexico Highlands has just been sensational defensively today. At the plate, just her second appearance back in the second inning, a strikeout for Ramirez. She was one of 7 strikeout victims today against Heidi Vorthrams. Some gas right past Ramirez for strike 2. Nice job blocking the ball there by catcher Braylon Booth. This ball hit high, but shallow out in center field. Ruby Salzman makes the catch, and that's a baseball that just came across into Schaefer Park as the play was being made. Yeah, there was a baseball that just drifted across the infield. Did not impact the play at all because Salzman's out in center field making the catch, but I'm curious where that ball came from. If it was hit over Wilder Park, the baseball field right behind us, that was a shot. One away here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the next batter up for Highlands will be number 13, Megan Gutierrez. I mean, the two fields are pretty close, obviously. And it was. That's exactly what it was. Texas A&M Kingsville just hit a home run, and it landed here in Schaefer Park. Ball up in the air, and a catch for Gabby McConnell. Two outs quickly here in the inning. This will be pitcher Maya Milano up next here for the Cowgirls. She hits this one hard in the gap, and it's going to drop for a base hit, a single for Milano, and a 2-out base runner now for the Cowgirls. Brings up second baseman Mickey Sibley. That baseball game, speaking of, Texas A&M Kingsville and WT, they're putting up all kinds of runs. The Javelinas lead 13-9 over the Buffaloes in the top of the 4th inning. I just sent a text over to Bryce Sheets, who's doing play-by-play for the baseball, and said, hey, keep your baseballs on that side, unless they are hit by Buffaloes, of course. Oh, 1 count here from Vortherms to Mickey Sibley. Fouled off. See if we're going to have a change, maybe a pinch runner, and it will be. Interim coach Ashley Forshey makes the change, and they bring number 14, Carla Benegas, in to run. See if they're going to let her try to steal second. Vortherms gets her 8th strikeout victim of the game. Awesome job there by Heidi. And the Lady Buffs don't allow any runs. They do it again. Base runner gets on, but they get out of trouble. So we head to now the top of the 6th inning. Still 3-0 game. We'll see if the Lady Buffs offense can add some runs when we come back right after these messages.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Brayla Booth to start things off here for the Lady Buffs in the top of the 6th inning. There you see the 3-0 lead for the Lady Buffs. Booth, the junior out of Wichita, Kansas. And a count even at 1-1. Maya Milano, 6 hits that she's given up, 3 earned runs, has walked just 2 batters. She's been really good with her control. Has yet to collect a strikeout. They just have not been able to get the offense going. It was the wrong defender to hit the ball to because Ramirez has been the definition of a vacuum today. Number 48, another defensive play there and another celebration afterwards. 1 away here in this top half of the inning. Brings up the next batter, number 2, Julie Guzman, right fielder, who has an average this season to start the year at 368 hitter. Good pitch from Milano on the first one to Guzman, right down the middle for a strike. And that one fouled back, strike 2. Ahead in the count, Milano dealing right now. A good job in the circle. She got a hit offensively in the last inning. That one missed for ball 1. You can hear that wind picking up, moving across the field from left to right. Guzman over to second. Cannot quite beat the throw out. Mickey Sibley at second base with the put out. And there are 2 away. Next up, Gabby McConnell. Really since that second inning, Lady Buffs got 2 runs across in the second inning after the opening inning saw 1 run cross home plate. It's been good defense, good pitching from New Mexico Highlands, and the offense has gone cold for WT. That pitch spins in to the zone for strike 1. Although the Buff Nation crowd disagreed with the call. McConnell on the season, hitting .348, 8 hits in 23 at-bats. Good stroke, but she hit it right back to Milano. And 1, 2, 3. The Lady Buffs go in order in the top of the 6th inning. After this timeout, New Mexico Highlands, can they find the offense? We're back right after this.
Headquarters and get helped, get fitted, and get your questions answered, and find out about our price matching online today.
More of a defensive game here today for West Texas A&M. 6 hits for the Lady Buffs, just 2 for New Mexico Highlands, but you see the score there, 3-0 WT. To start the inning off for the Cowgirls, it'll be number 5, batter Gabrielle Varela. Vortham still throwing hard. That Ball gets out of the zone, though. Ball 1. Nice movement on that pitch. In for strike 1. That pitch just missing. So good discipline shown by Varela, the junior from Bernalillo, New Mexico. Transfer over from Trinidad Junior College. Swing and a miss to even the count at 2-2. Borthrams really can do it all. She obviously can throw heat, but she has several off-speed pitches, and she's gotten better from her freshman to sophomore seasons. Fastball fouled away. Cowgirls chanting for some offensive power here. They need some base runners, trailing by 3. Booth tried to frame it, but it was outside the zone. Full count. Strikeout, Borthrams up, and it got Varela she could not catch up to that fastball. Great job by Heidi. Sitting down, the first batter there for New Mexico Highlands. Give Heidi strikeout number 9. Again, 2 days ago, she threw 14 strikeouts in a 2-1 win over Colorado Mesa. This ball is going to go foul for Deani Lincoln. Lincoln has one of the 2 Cowgirls hits today. She hit one in deep center field. Salzman all the way back to the fence. And it was a tough one to handle for Ruby. It was a base hit, a double for Deani Lincoln. Cowgirls could not bring her home, though. Lincoln, good contact, but drives it foul, this time down the third base side. We'll have a visit here. Braylon Booth will come out and talk to Heidi, saying, what do you want here in this critical situation? 1 ball, 2 strikes to what has been one of the better hitters today for New Mexico Highlands. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. And that one's low for ball 2. She's just going to keep battling. Goodness. Michael Mook will come out, talk to his team. Strategy here with a 2-2 count. 1 out. Lady Buffs leading 3-0. Wanting to finish the tournament strong, as WT on Friday took victories over Colorado Mesa and New Mexico Highlands yesterday. It was a 11-3 victory over Colorado Mesa, followed up with a 9-4 win last night over Fort Lewis College. Trying to move to a perfect 5-0 in tournament play this weekend. And if they could hold on and win this game today, the Lady Buffs would move to 9-0 on the season. This pitch slapped over to shortstop Madison Johnson. Long throw and a nice grab by first baseman Megan Gerke. That was a tough one because Lincoln, she has speed down the base path. Look at this though. Way to dig it out, Megan Gerke. Next batter, Samantha Gamboa, with now 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Check swing fouled off. I'll pull up the Lone Star Conference scoreboard and give you some updates. It's a final in Lubbock. Lubbock Christian defeats Minot State 5-0, 9 hits for LCU, and it's a no-hitter that they throw against Minot State. UT Tyler wins over Western Oregon 2-1. This ball hit over to Johnson. The throw bobbled safe. Samantha Gamboa is safe at first, and Michael Mook quickly out of the dugout. Look at this one again. The question is, was there a bobble on the replay? It didn't appear to be, but it may have been that the foot of Gamboa got to the bag before the ball got in the glove of Gerke. A little bit of a smile cracking there from Michael Mook as he hears some friendly comments being made by the gallery, so to speak. So Gamboa's on first base. Pitch in for a strike to the next batter, Heaven Medina. Rounding out the scoreboard in the Lone Star Conference. That is it on finals that we have. The other Softball action yet to start. High fastball thrown past Medina. Two outs here in the inning. Varela started the inning out with a strikeout. Deani Lincoln, a ground out to shortstop. And then Samantha Gamboa was able to single, beating the throw from Madison Johnson over at shortstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Vortherms, rise ball up and out of the zone. Medina fooled on that off-speed pitch as the string was pulled there by Vortherms. Give her strikeout number 10 in this game, and the Lady Buffs still on top, 3-0. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Great game here from Schaefer Park. Back with more after this.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Leading off left fielder number 31, Ruby Moore.
All right, Lady Buffs have held this 3-0 lead for quite a while. Going back to the 2nd inning, that's the last time we had runs cross the plate for either side. New Mexico Highlands is yet to see a run come home, and so we're at that 3-0 score. Ruby Moore to start things off for the Lady Buffs. Gets a hold of this ball, and it's going to drop. Texas Leaguer out into center field, and Ruby Moore now has a single to go along with her RBI triple.
Shortstop number 17, Madison Johnson.
Good start for WT. Madison Johnson's up next. The bunt laid down. Nice play by the pitcher Milano to come up and quickly throw it down to first base to collect out number 1. Johnson does the job though, sacrificing on that bunt to move her teammate Ruby Moore over to second base. Salzman takes the ball for a ride off the fence. Ruby's going to score Ruby. How about that? The replay, Salzman nearly had herself a 2-run home run. Lady Buffs will take the double. They'll also take one more run and extend their lead to 4-0. Good day for the Rubies. And next up, it's Emily Boyer. Still no outs. And Salzman on second base. She's got the wheels to get over to third. I think with Boyer's power, probably see her swing here. I said no outs. There is one out with the bunt from Madison Johnson. She was thrown out at first. She did move Moore over to second base, and that led to Ruby Moore coming around to score. A little early on the swing there. Boyer fouls it off. Pitch close. But just outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that one's going to be chopped foul to run the count full, 3-2. Emily Boyer, good opportunity here with Salzman standing on second base. This one golfed up in the air, caught. Are you kidding me? Sibley goes high in the air. Salzman was far enough off second base that by the time she came back, it was Sibley basically going up and down with a foot landing on the bag. What a play. You see it here. Sweet double play, Mickey Sibley. So that takes us to the bottom of the 7th inning. One more chance for New Mexico Highlands. They got to score 4 runs now to keep this game going. We'll see if they can when we come back after this timeout.
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of a carbon-free 2050. You, us, together.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also...
We begin the bottom of the 7th inning. New Mexico Highlands trails by 4 runs, excuse me. West Texas A&M getting a 4th run in that last inning thanks to Ruby Salzman hitting a shot out to center field, knocking in her teammate Ruby Moore. So the Lady Buffs 8 hits have produced the 4 runs, and WT has left 5 runners stranded on base. So we've seen some good defense today. Also, that last double play from Mickey Sibley, nice catch, and then tag of second base. This is the designated player, number 18 at the plate, Hanukkah Ruiz, and she's struggling to figure out where that pitch from Heidi Vorthrams is coming. The way the wind's blowing, Heidi's pitches can have a lot of movement. This one hit to shortstop. Johnson made sure she got that ball there. The last couple throws from Madison had been a little low, had maybe not put enough heat on her throw. That one looked like Aaron Rodgers back there throwing a pass. I guess I should say Patrick Mahomes today, right? With the Super Bowl coming up with the Chiefs and the Eagles. 1 away. And the next batter is third baseman Ariana Ramirez, who has had a tremendous game defensively, but at the plate 0 for 2, a strikeout in the second inning, flied out in the fifth. Right now, Heidi Vortham's trying to complete a shutout of the Cowgirls. Heidi's only allowed 3 hits. Has had solid defense behind her and has thrown 10 strikeouts. That ball gets up and away from Vortham's. If you're Highlands, you're happy with your defense, I guess. You've only given up 4 runs, but they have just not been able to crack the pitching of number 41. This ball chopped to Johnson, and it gets away from Madison. That's going to be a base runner on for the Cowgirls. See it there, just sometimes that ball gets away from the infielder, and for the Lady Buffs, that will be charged as an error to the shortstop. Cowgirls send Megan Gutierrez up to the plate next. She's going to hit this one over to third, a chance for the double play. Murtha, they get the runner at second, but safe over at first with good speed was Megan Gutierrez. So there are now 2 away.
Pitcher number 28, Maya Milano.
And down to their last out, it's pitcher Maya Milano. Up for the Cowgirls. Takes that first pitch, low and outside for ball 1. Chance of Maya coming from the Cowgirls dugout. She took a huge swing, and it was such a big swing, it came back around and bat hit her back in the face mask. But she was not able to connect, and it's a strike for Vortham's. Another strike for Heidi. And it's 1-2. Lady Buff fans here sensing this one could be a complete game shutout for Vortham's. Runner on first base. Maya Milano would like to extend this game. She's going to pause and step out of the box. This will be pitch number 90 coming up for Heidi Vortham's. And she did it. Ball game. West Texas A&M gets the victory, 4-0 over New Mexico Highlands. The Red Rifle, Heidi Vortham's, with the shutout of the Cowgirls. And she finishes the game with her 11th strikeout. Great performance by Heidi. Also a great job by the Lady Buffs, scoring the 4 runs, getting good offense as well. Look at what WT did offensively. 3 hits for Emily Boyer, 3 of 4 today at the plate. And it was a good day as well for Ruby Moore. She went 2 for 3 and had an RBI triple. We'll take a timeout, come back, and we'll have the post-game show for you here from Schaefer Park. Lady Buffs finish off the tournament winning all 5 games this weekend, and they improve their record to 9-0. We'll be back right after these messages.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train long, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Schaefer Park, the Lady Buffs wrap up the WT Invitational with a 5th win of the weekend. They defeat New Mexico Highlands by the final today of 4-0. Joining me is our player of the game, Heidi Vorthrams. I told your dad and told some of the fans, I said, I've got to think of a nickname for Heidi, as good of a pitcher as she is, and I'm going to go with the Red Rifle. Today, Heidi, you were throwing outstanding for the Lady Buffs in the circle, finished the game with 11 strikeouts, get the complete game shutout. Talk about your performance and what your defense was able to do behind you.
Yeah, I mean, I always rely so much on my defense. Even if I'm getting strikeouts, I know eventually they're going to have to help me out, and so they just played great behind me, and they played great all weekend, and it's really awesome to see.
You know, 2 days ago you broke your old record of 11 strikeouts in a game. You had 14. Today you get 11. You told me before we went on, you said, I never know how many strikeouts I have. I'm just up there staying in the zone. Talk about what you're feeling, though, when you're in a game like you are, where the opposing team is having such a hard time hitting you.
Yeah, I mean, I just try to keep it myself normal and how I'm going. Like, I just get in a zone kind of and honestly block everything out really, and it just helps me a lot to stay there. If I get too amped up or anything, then that's where things start to go south for me, so I just have to stay how I am.
Heidi, talk about your improvements that you've made between last season and this season, some things that you've done, because you're picking up right where you left off and look even better.
Yeah, I mean, I focused a lot this off season and even over the summer on just getting stronger and throwing harder and just really pinpointing location and just making myself the most well-rounded pitcher I can be.
Lady Buffs off to a great start. You're 9-0 to start the season, and you told me a few weeks ago when I came out and watched the practices, you said, I like the feel of this team. Talk about the chemistry and just where you guys are at already with 9 wins.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could go into our clubhouse at any time and everybody's having a great time with each other. Like, there's never a down day in our clubhouse or in the dugout, on the field, anything. Like, we're just always playing for each other, and we all have one goal, and that's to win a national championship, and I've got a good feeling about it.
We have a good feeling when this young lady is in the circle for West Texas A&M. Heidi Vortham's the complete game shutout today over New Mexico Highlands. Congratulations, and keep this going on the road next week.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Congratulations to Heidi. We'll bring in Michael Mook next, and we'll visit with the head coach for the Lady Buffs. You get the win today, 4-0, defeating New Mexico Highlands, a gritty Cowgirls team, Coach Mook. So congratulations. 5 wins this weekend. Talk about your overall performance here at the WT Invitational.
Yeah, I think we got to see a little bit of all the different areas of the game. I think we had some days where our offense was really firing. I thought our pitching was pretty consistent all weekend, and I thought our defense did a good job. And I kind of have always said if you can win 2 out of those 3 things, you have a pretty good chance, and I think we did that pretty consistently.
We saw a great pitching performance today from Heidi. A great pitching performance on Friday from Heidi. I mean, she has gotten better. She's only a sophomore, Coach, but she is really building off what she did last season.
Yeah, absolutely. She just keeps getting better. I think it's nice. Our depth at pitcher just allows her, when she does go out there to perform, to be at the top. If you're throwing a whole bunch of games in a row, you're just going to get wore out or whatever. And it's the same with that. We just have so many good pitchers that it doesn't matter who we put on the mound. They go out there and they get the job done.
Talk a little bit about the balance of this team, the depth. Before the season started, you told me, you said, I like what we've got. We've got good returners with that championship experience. We also have some younger girls who are hungry, and I think we saw a good mix of that this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just our lineup, if you looked at it, it was a little bit different pretty much every game, and there's a lot of players that got into the game and that contributed and did their job. I think that's one of the big things we've emphasized this year is just making sure whatever it is that you're asked to do, that you're ready for it, and then when you get out there and you get your chance to do your job, and we did that this weekend.
Talk a little bit about Ruby Mort. Speaking of getting her chance, she came through today, had a great game offensively for the Lady Buffs, playing left field as well.
Yeah, she stepped up. She's one of those players that she's worked really hard. As a freshman, you just got to come in, you got to grind, you got to get after it, you got to work hard, and she's done that. So I feel like those are the players that the game rewards. If you do the right stuff and you're a good teammate, when she wasn't out there in other games, she was one of the loudest players on the bench cheering her teammates on. So it's no surprise to me that she had the success that she had today, but that's just a credit to her preparation.
Get the win today, so now a 9-0 record, and that's a great start. But next week, it's Lone Star Conference time. What do you need to do to keep this going as you head on the road and take on Angelo State?
Yeah, we got to be ready to go. They're one of the top teams in our conference. They're going to come out firing. We're at their place, so it's going to be a battle, that's for sure. We got to have a real good week of practice. We got to make sure we bring all 3 of those areas to the game when we go play those top teams. We got to have our offense going, our defense going, and we got to be on in the circle.
Congratulations. Great job. Great start to the season. It was a lot of fun at the WT Invitational this weekend.
Thanks for coming.
All right. We're going to take a quick timeout. I'll come back upstairs and we'll wrap things up here from Schaefer Park. Lady Buffs win today over New Mexico Highlands. 4-0. They get the win.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
All right, we wrap things up here from Schaefer Park after what was a great weekend of softball for West Texas A&M. Great softball all the way around as we had the teams from the RMAC, Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, and also from the Lone Star Conference. So we appreciate all of the players and coaches and fans that came out to watch throughout the weekend. Appreciate Heidi Vorthams and Coach Mook for visiting with me post-game. Heidi is now 3-0 on this young early season. Today she allows just 3 hits, did not allow a single run, with the complete game, complete distance there with 11 strikeouts, facing 25 batters. And for Heidi, just a phenomenal performance. Great defense behind her as well, with the Lady Buffs defense doing the job. Offensively for West Texas A&M, mentioned Ruby Moore. She was really good today, getting 2 hits in 3 at-bats, getting an RBI as well. For West Texas A&M, 3 for 4 performance from Emily Boyer. Ruby Salzman was 1 for 4 with an RBI. That was a double when she knocked in Ruby Moore, who was standing on second base. Also getting in on the hitting production, Gabby Valforte, 1 for 3 today with 1 RBI. Julie Guzman was 1 for 3 with a double, and that rounds out the offensive production for West Texas A&M today. In the loss, the New Mexico Highlands Cowgirls, pretty good defense, and they only give up the 4 runs, but they just could not get the bats going enough. 3 hits today as a team, 1 from Deani Lincoln, 1 from Samantha Gamboa, and 1 hit from pitcher Maya Milano. So Cowgirls will now fall to 4-4 on the season. The Lady Buffs stay perfect with a 9-0 record, and again head to San Angelo next week for a big matchup with Angelo State. And I'm not sure if the rankings get updated yet, but I would definitely, from what I've seen so far this season, have West Texas A&M up in that top 25. We know the Lone Star Conference is going to be an absolute grind, though, with a lot of talented teams across the state of Texas and into New Mexico. So that is going to do it for us this weekend. Really want to thank and do appreciate all of our support with the Thunder Vision production team. Chris Jake was a busy man throughout the weekend. We appreciate his support. Also, big thanks to our director today, Kason Johnson. Yesterday it was Jordan Condi. Daniel Kalunga was helping out as well. On the camera today, Duncan Noose. Great job out there for us as we provided the coverage throughout the weekend. Lady Buffs winners by the score of 4-0. We appreciate everyone watching in throughout the weekend here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.